Hi, this is Troy Taylor, and we are here for another of our American Hauntings video installments. This time we took you on location again, this time to Jacksonville, Illinois. We're standing out in front of the former Williamson Funeral Home, which is now the Jacksonville Theater Guild, and I'm standing here with Lisa Taylor Horton, who is the host of the Haunted Jacksonville tours, which are kicking back off again in May of 2014. Jacksonville's tours are a bit of history here with the ghost stories that are attached to Jacksonville. Jacksonville has a very long history. Started back in 1825. It's been home to 3 Illinois governors, 2 presidential nominees, and a Ferris wheel company, which may not mean a lot to most people, but in 1919 the Eli Bridge Company opened here, and the owner was so impressed with the World's Fair Ferris wheel he'd seen in 1893 in Chicago, he decided to invent a portable Ferris wheel that could be taken all over the country. So that's always been kind of one of Jacksonville's claim to fame, along with the ghosts. As I mentioned, we're here at the Theater Guild. The Theater Guild started off as a profit boarding house back in the 1890s. Vaudeville theater performers would come here after doing shows at the Opera House downtown and would spend the night here. It later went on to become a funeral home for about 55 years, I believe, and then was taken over in 1999 by the Theater Guild. And it's been during that time that there have been a lot of ghost stories told about this place. People have seen apparitions of a woman in what appears to be a late 1890s dress. There are footsteps, lights turn on and off, doors open and close. It is one of the most actively haunted places in town, and it is one of the stops on the Haunted Jacksonville tour.
Just off the square is the Hawk and Hull building, which started with a drugstore on the first floor in 1891. It later became a Walgreens with apartments on the upper floors. Then in January 1966, a fire broke out on the second floor and 7 residents lost their lives. Since that time, the building has had a reputation for being haunted, with people reporting voices, cries, dark shapes, and shadowy apparitions.
The old rectory here in Jacksonville was built back in 1895 by the Our Savior Catholic Church. Father John Crow was the first to live in the rectory, and he lived there for about 20 years and was succeeded by Father Francis Formes, who lived there for 59 years. Now, most people who believe that the rectory is haunted believe he is the most active ghost, but he's not the only one who haunts this place. The rectory was closed down in 1995, and it's considered one of Jacksonville's most haunted sites. Stories say that apparitions have been seen looking out the windows, reflected in mirrors, and lurking all over the house. Among the former occupants are the former priests who lived here and even a phantom nun. Lights turn on and off by themselves, cold wind blows through the house, and the windows closed, and odd smells like cooking food and men's cologne are often experienced in the building. Thanks for joining us. This has been another installment of the American Hauntings video series, this time on location in Jacksonville, Illinois. Well, we hope you'll join us. Come up this spring and this summer when we kick off the Haunted Jacksonville tours.
Check out our schedule at hauntedjacksonville.com.
Thanks.